I understand that I want you in my head. I think I'm on my own, but that's not what you said. I think I understand that I want you in my head. I think I'm on my own, but that's not what you said.
Hi, Flowers For Hana here, and today I'm going to be answering some questions about Jimmy Theo's Next Step album. I have a jar with some questions here, and I'd say I just get started with them. First off, what do we have? What is your favorite song on the Next Step album? I would probably say Dreams with Shifra on it. Yeah, probably that one. Next one. Why did you decide to work with Jimmy Theo? Well, this one's easy. He's my university buddy, so of course when he asked me if I wanted to be on one or two songs on his upcoming album, I said yes. Who inspired you to make music? I cannot really pinpoint someone specific because I feel like I've been making music ever since before I can properly remember it. But I had a fantastic guitar teacher throughout most of my adolescence, and he certainly was an inspiring person and kept pushing me to develop my music and really get it out there, and for that I'm very grateful. Your favorite song that you've written? Right now, that is probably a song called Aware, which I wrote for my production portfolio project, and it's due to release in May of this year, so I'm really excited for that. If you could sing on any other song from the Next Step album, which would you choose? I would say probably Art Nerd. I feel like the chorus would work well for my voice, and it's a fun one, yeah. Best concert you've seen and why? Now there might be some bias involved here, but I would say it was Phoebe Bridgers live in Munich last year. The crowd was immaculate, the performance was immaculate, I had goosebumps throughout most of it. And what probably also contributes to this assessment is that it was the first proper post-COVID concert that I went to with one of my friends, so it's a very precious memory. All right. Who would you most like to collaborate with? A lot of people come to mind for this, but spontaneously I'd probably say Imogen Heap. I think she's really interesting. I could probably learn a ton from her. I'm not sure if she could learn a ton from me, but for me it would be super interesting. Favorite artist? That's also a tricky one. They change by the week, but some of my all-time favorites are Japanese Breakfast, Radiohead, Kina Grannis, and Eels, probably, yeah. Why did you get into music? I cannot pinpoint a moment for this, but my parents were in a band. Both of them were in bands when I was small, and there was just always a lot of music around in the household I grew up in. And then I would probably argue that I stayed in music because it just gives me a feeling that nothing else in this world can really give me while listening and also while making it. So yeah, that would be my wonky answer to this one. Why did you feel these were the right songs for you? When I first heard them, I think the middle eight was the thing that made me go, oh, these songs are cool. And also I would argue that James sent these two to me, so he probably thought that those were right for me. In addition to that, writing the top line for On My Own was just so fun and such a smooth experience, and I finally got the chance to write this monotonous melody type middle eight that I've been wanting to write for ages, but there was just never a song where it felt suitable, so that was very, very cool. Alright, we're almost at the end. Break down your message behind your song. Alright, so I was on 2 songs on this album, The End of Time and On My Own. And for me, The End of Time is sort of this song about being in love, and it especially highlights like this rose-colored glasses, candlelight phase when people tend to make up these fairy tale future scenarios around their partner and hope that it lasts until the end of time, of course. So it's a love song, for sure. And then On My Own, I think contrasts this a bit. There's like this sense of longing and an uncertainty of where you stand in a relationship. Like maybe it's easy to tell, maybe things are being misinterpreted as hints because there's this like unrequited wish, and it's all wrapped up in this classic friend zone dilemma. So that's what it's about for me. All right, now let's get the last question. Rank the order of favorite to least favorite Next Step songs. This one's tricky, and I feel like it might change at any given point, but I'll go with what personally feels right now. So, top is Dreams for sure. I love the warmth of Shifra's voice in that one. Then Pray For Us. Secrets, Your Fire. I'm gonna put the ones I was on in the middle because it would be undeniable that I don't have a bias for those because they're the ones I spent the most time with. So On My Own, The End of Time. Then Vast Past, Art Nerd, Don't Be Perfect, and last but not least, Break Your Heart. And that's it. So thank you for listening. I hope that was fun, and I hope you have a lovely day.